Hey, Strictly fans. So, what a show. How amazing. This is why I love Strictly. This is why I watch it. This just gave me everything that I've been waiting for. Just fantastic. Blackpool week is always a great week. Do you remember when they moved it to Wembley and it didn't work as well, did it? There's something about Blackpool Tower Ballroom. I've been there, I've danced there. Yeah, it is a magical place. Blackpool, not so much, but the ballroom, fabulous. So, just right from the off, we had a fantastic opening from Frankie and Kevin, and I'm going to run out of adjectives to use because I am going to go through everyone. They were amazing, absolutely amazing. The dance floor's bigger. They flew across it, and Frankie looks so comfortable and secure in Kevin's arms, but also apart as well. You know, she's very confident at dancing on her own, which is lovely. Yeah, they were just sublime, completely sublime. I was surprised Craig didn't score them higher, but anyway, each to their own, because they thoroughly deserved all tens, I thought. But anyway, so then we had Jake and Jeanette afterwards, I think, and they were also really fantastic. They didn't grab me quite as much. I think that maybe Jake won't make it to the final. At first I was like, oh, he's going to win. He's probably got it in the bag. But I don't actually feel that so much now. Still fantastic though, and it played to his strengths completely. You know, Jeanette had placed a strong emphasis on the acting, so which suited him, and obviously he finds it easier if he's got a character he can get into, so that was great. Sinatra and Brendan, well, I mean, Brendan at the start of the dance nearly ruined me. That man's hips, just wow. But the rest of the dance, not great. To be fair, you know, I wouldn't want to dance a samba. It looks a hideously difficult dance, and I think it's very hard for you know, somebody who is not of Latin origin basically to do it. So it's yeah, she did well, you know, for that type of dance, but unfortunately it fell on the wrong week because everybody else was so strong. So of course now she's second from bottom, and I think that she might well be in trouble this week. After them we had Simon and Christina, and oh my word, I mean, I've been waiting for this from Simon. I knew he had it in him. I thought from the moment his name was announced that he was going to be good. And, you know, he has been. He's had some really good shows, and he's also had some weaker ones. But this was just right up there and absolutely amazing. Christina's choreography was blinding, but he was so confident and manly. Can't really describe it any other way. He was just divine to watch, and I did go back and watch it again. I was like blown away. So anyway, that was him. So then we had Judy and Anton. You know, I'm not even going to say too much because there's not a lot you can say. If it had been a first week performance, we would have said, oh, she didn't do too bad. But it's not a first week. It's the 8th week of this show, and that is her ability. That's the level she's at. She cannot dance. She should not be in this competition. She needs to go home, but I think, to be honest, I've kind of given up all hope. And I think it will be a shame if someone like Sinatra or Steve ends up going home this week and not her. You'll see me raging again for a long time. Anyway, so then we have Mark and Karen, and bless his heart, I might be slightly biased because that's my husband's name, but Mark is just glorious. I love him. I love him to death. I want to adopt him and for him to be my pet because he's lovely. He danced really well. I knew the Charleston would suit him because it's cheeky, it's energetic, and it's fun, and you know, that's him. It just sums him up entirely. So that was really great. And I'm just going to see who's next. because I've got my list here and I don't want to miss anyone off. Oh, Pixie and Trent. Best by far for me, absolutely best by far. Well, I say best by far, not by far at all, because Simon and Christina and Frankie and Kevin, ugh, but Pixie and Trent, I think because it was such a different dance for them. They're normally all about the teeth and the smiles and the sweetness and the light and the fun, and that's fantastic. And they do genuinely seem like, you know, brother and sister who are dancing together in a competition. But tonight, she was amazing. The whole dance was electric. The chemistry between them was... I've not seen anything like that for a long time. In fact, the last passo that I saw that was as good as that was Susanna and Kevin's, and that was also in Blackpool last year. And it had the same effect on me. You know, you watch it and at the end you just sit there stunned, because I was just like, wow. And then I go back and I watch it again and I'm still, wow. And it brings tears to my eyes to see such amazing dance. You know, I love the arts. I love the arts. Shows like Strictly, people criticise and they say, oh, it's not about the arts and all this, that and the other, and then you watch something like that and you simply can't argue. You can't tell me that that was not an artistic performance, because it was divine. It was worthy of any dance show, and well, yeah, Pixie for the win, I think. I really do. So that was them. Stephen Oller, his hand drove me insane. I'm with Craig all the way. Sticky out thumbs. Ugh. You know, if I was like directing him in a show or something, I would be constantly screaming thumbs at him. I know I would. I'm perhaps not a nice person to work for. But yeah, I wasn't too taken with the dance, actually. He lifted Oller a lot. He's very good at lifting Oller, but there wasn't anything else to it, really, so whatever. And we finished with Caroline and Pasha. Wonderful jive, absolutely blinding. I loved it. She suits the jive because she's small, but I mean, how she could breathe, God knows how many calories she must have burned off just in that routine, but she was incredible, absolutely wonderful, and they danced really well together, and I loved it. I loved every second of the show, apart from Judy Murray's dance, and I can't wait for the results show, basically. So I will see you all later on, because it's Saturday. No, it's not. It's Sunday. I went out last night. It's Sunday today, and so I will see you all later on for the dance-off. Bye!